Well, now Hurricane Ian is turning its wrath on South Carolina. It hit the coast there as a Category 1 storm this afternoon, packing winds of more than 80 miles an hour and causing some flooding.
We're joined now by CBS 4's Michael George in Folly Beach, which is just outside Charleston, South Carolina. Michael, it looks like you're able to stay pretty dry right now. What are the conditions like where you are?
Yeah, Jim, Lauren, what a difference a few hours make. When Ian made landfall here, we got pounded by torrential rain, 85-mile-per-hour winds. Now, a few hours later, as Ian continues to move up the Carolinas, things have calmed down considerably, but residents are just trying to get a handle on what damage was left behind, particularly coastal flooding. That's the biggest concern. And so people are just trying to assess right now how their businesses are, how their homes are, and see how bad the damage is. Meanwhile, north of us, in North Carolina as well, Ian is still hammering the area.
What did you see in terms of storm surge and also power being knocked out there, Michael?
Yeah, the storm surge was the big concern from the beginning. We're right along the water here, and I can tell you that when Ian came in, the floodwaters reached up and covered most of the streets here, including into our hotel, flooded the first floor. Water was getting everywhere, including many of the businesses around here. But we have seen the waters recede considerably, which is what officials were hoping. In fact, the governor said it appears that this storm is not as bad as it could have been, but we're not out of the woods just yet.
All right, Michael, and I also heard the officials still telling everyone, though, stay inside, though. Just wait until the threat is completely cleared. From the people you've been able to talk to, maybe at your hotel, are there anyone there who felt that they needed to evacuate their homes, or did they feel that they were pretty much safe just hunkering down in their own homes?
Yeah, we've heard both, because there was never an actual mandatory evacuation order here in South Carolina. So we did see some folks who live here in these coastal areas decide on their own that they did not want to be here when this storm hit. They saw the damage in Florida and didn't want to risk a similar situation. So they left town either yesterday or this morning. We've also heard from people who said, we're used to flooding around here. They decided to stick it out. So far, it looks like the floodwaters are starting to recede. But again, we still don't know the full scope of the damage. Ian is still on the move.
Well, hopefully there wasn't much, and we appreciate you taking the time. Michael George reporting from Charleston, South Carolina, such a charming place. We hope the character of that city has been preserved.